you don't talk that much in the shower anyway.
We're going to be the most beautiful people in the whole world as we continue to age and grow old together.
Always.
With our wrinkles. Maybe yours won't come as early as mine because of your nighttime routine and your.
You also have to remember I'm also 7 years younger than you.
Yeah, damn.
I'm going to be the hot lady pushing you around in a wheelchair.
Like, I think of you're 7 and I'm
14.
Oh my God. That's weird.
Isn't that
I don't
strange?
like to get into that kind of stuff. Okay, let's give the people an update on us. Now that we've been dating for a year and a half, why don't we talk about how it's going?
It's going well.
I think it's going great.
I think we just keep getting better. There's no issues. I mean, obviously we have our frustrations every once in a while.
What?
Not like frustrations, but like I have my frustrations that you would do. I have frustrations every once in a while, but there's nothing that we get upset about, nothing we get angry about. Like, we genuinely enjoy spending time with one another. We love to have like our time. Like, we want to spend every second together. At least I do. I know that for a fact. But we don't really argue. We haven't really had any arguments. And when it was getting to that point, we calmly like sit down, talk, have a conversation. And we always say that we're never going to go to bed upset. And I trust you with my whole heart, and I think you trust me too, and there's no problems.
Yeah, I think since our last podcast, I was kind of listening back to it, and in that one, we hadn't really had an argument. And I guess in my mind, I'm always like, what is an argument, right? And I think an argument I'm going to classify some things that are like, if this happens in your discussion, it is an argument, okay? Curse words start happening.
Yeah.
Taylor and I have never cursed at each other.
We don't name call, except you did call me lazy the other day, and we did go after it.
I
messed with him.
I want to address this because, okay, I was in my office. Taylor's in the bed on her phone doing whatever, and I'm like, "Hey, look at these new shades I got for my door," right? Mm-hmm. And then you're like, and I was like, "Come and look at them," and you're like, "No, I can see from here," and I'm like, "No, come and look at these." And I keep in mind, we're like 30, 40 feet away. Okay, I can see her from my office, and I say, "Don't be lazy. Come here." And that's what she's saying of me calling her lazy. I'm like, I'm not saying like it.
I was like, I'm the last person you call lazy. I was like, I don't call you lazy when you sit on your computer for 6 hours.
The context of it was a like, get your lazy butt up and get over here and look at my cool new shades. It wasn't like, God, you fucking lazy piece of shit.
I don't like being called lazy. That's one of the last things I want to be called is lazy, because I feel like I work my ass off.
True. In that context, it was not a you're being lazy. It was like, I think it's lazy of you to just want to use your eyes 40 feet away when I want you to come over here.
It was a good time for me to like be sassy and like be like upset with him.
I love it. I love it when she's sassy.
It's funny. It's so fun.
Okay, so again, things that classify argument: cursing, name calling. We don't do that. Gaslighting, which I just recently learned what gaslighting is.
Yeah.
Let me explain in my mind what gaslighting is. If you're like, Max, I'm mad at you because of this thing, and then I say, well, the only reason I do that is because you do this.
Yeah.
That's gaslighting, right? It's like turning it on the other person.
Yeah, you're lighting me up.
And I feel like in other relationships that I've been in, I know, believe it or not.
You had other girlfriends before me?
I know. They were shite. Now, I think I was getting gaslit a lot because it almost was like I could never, and I've talked to you about this, where I'm like, I sometimes felt like I was never able to be upset about anything. Yeah. Because if I was upset, if someone said something in my relationship that like bothered me, that I was like, hey, I don't like how you said that, I don't like it, it would like turn on me, and like they would get angry that I'm getting angry at them. And it was almost like I was like, can I ever be upset about anything? Or else is it just going to be, oh my God, Max, you're overreacting. Oh my God. I'm like,
what?
I know.
I think it's okay to have your feelings and emotions. Like if I've gotten upset about something, I voice what I'm upset about and we talk through it. I don't think you've ever been upset or frustrated. I mean, you've been upset and frustrated not at me, but at other things, like in your outside world of like outside of our relationship.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah. And so I listen and voice your opinions to that, but like I would never like flip it on you. That just, there's nothing that's going to make the conversation or what's happening between us better if that ever happens. It makes it worse.
I think what's helped us so much in our like non-argumentative type of relationship is just the fact that, like, first of all, I think you are as well, but like I think I'm a very just like I'm like a rational person. I'm like a realist. I analyze situations and I'm just like there's no reason to get upset because of X, Y, and Z, or like, hey, this isn't necessary. Like I feel like I don't raise situations bigger than they need to be when it's about us. No. Like there's probably things I overreact about in my outside world with work and everything that you see me angry about.
And I get you to calm down.
Yeah.
But I think it's like we don't go into conversations like heated. Mm-hmm. Like we take our time to like sit down, have a conversation, and like again, one of the things we do is like we don't raise our voice, we don't name call. We want to have like a honest, good, raw conversation without having any kind of argument, because you can communicate that way. And I think there are healthier communication habits that we have that other people don't have. And I think that's something people need to, like what you say to me. Sometimes, like when I'm freaking out, I just take a step back.
Taylor, I was literally, as soon as you were done talking, I was gonna say, and a strategy I use is whenever Taylor's about to get upset at something, I say, Taylor, when I'm freaking out, it's an Office reference. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Oh my!
I was waiting.
Gosh, Taylor's been getting really, really good at movie quotes.
I've gotten so good at it.
Yeah, the amount of Dumb and Dumber references you use at the correct timing.
Joe Dirt,
I know.
My Snakes and Sparklers reference yesterday.
You did, yeah.
Mona asked if we were having doing fireworks for 4th of July, and I was like, we can. Max doesn't really like. Max doesn't really like fireworks, but he does love snakes and sparklers.
Yeah, so she's starting to use them more, and she's getting better at using them.
Thank you.
A lot of Office references. And that's another big old argument. Big old update. We're showering together more.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're talking about this.
I know, my butt cheeks are out there for Taylor to look at.
He allows me to shower with him in the afternoons.
Allows me to shower with him.
The morning shower is still his shower, but at nighttime I get to shower with him, which is so exciting, and he's enjoying it because I get to scrub his back, I get to talk, and he's like, it's not that bad, and you enjoy it.
I think I still find it strange, like, because again, we shower naked, right? And I feel like when you're in the shower, like, was that funny?
Yeah.
Was that funny?
It was good.
When we'll have like regular conversations.
Yeah.
And I find that still strange to be butt cheeks out talking about like, what do you want to have for dinner later, or like, hey, this weekend, like, can we go run by Home Goods or something? And like, it's
just a normal conversation.
I think we should shelf all conversations that aren't like shower conversations.
So you just want to be in the shower like,
no, we can talk about, stuff like I'll be like, like how are my glutes looking or something, but like, I think just separating.
Absolutely not.
Okay, we'll do this in stages. I think I can get to the shower conversations kind of adjusting a little bit.
It's fine. I think you overthink it. We don't talk that much in the shower anyway.
What is going on, guys? I am Maxx Chewning, your host. I hope you enjoyed this little clip. If you want to see the full, magical, lovely episode, just click the link down in the description or search Don't Be Sour on your favorite podcast streaming service. And remember, thank you for tuning in.